And yeah, those roaches and hydralisks will just eat up those stalkers. So really, this Protoss player needs a little bit of something else to deal with this unit combination. Maybe even some zealots to soak up some of the damage. Infestation pit, more roaches, another queen, and it looks like that level 2 did just finish. Spores and spawn's going to be on the way for Ret as well. Looks like more blink action from this Protoss player here. It's going to be just so annoying with these things. And looks like Ret says, why are you going Phoenix into blink/DT? So I was actually thinking he was asking a serious question there, but it looks like he's just joking, of course. I guess he's just saying this is a very, very annoying build. And it looks like a double pronged attack here. These stalkers are going to blink out of the way, and more over here are going to blink in, actually, and cancel and force a cancel on this hatchery. Yeah, was it canceled? I'm not sure. Either was canceled or yeah, it was probably canceled. Still sitting on about 1,000 minerals here, but yeah, it looks like Ret says screw it. I'm going to rebuild there. You can come out there as many times as you want. I really don't care. Looking at the army sizes here, two more DTs coming in. So this is very unusual play. I've never really seen anything like this. A lot more of a blink stalker is going to be blinking in here. Of course, the spores given a sight on those DTs, and now there isn't anything in the area to deal with the DTs. No overseer or anything like that. Forced another cancel on the hatchery. So really denying this expansion here. There's a huge battle going down over here. More hydras and roaches trying to come face to face with these cannons and stalkers here, and there's really nothing Ret can do. He's just kind of just has to sit back and macro up. But the Protoss player is forcing Ret to keep his army split up, so he can't really engage like he wants to. And yeah, it looks like Ret is somewhat, I guess, upset or frustrated or annoyed or something like that. But looks like the Spire has finished. Lots of corruptors here for Ret, but he's not really doing anything with them. A little more blink action going on over here with a couple roaches and hydras. I'm pretty sure the Protoss player has this if he just turns around and tries to engage it. But I don't think the Protoss player saw that. Yeah, just did see that gold expansion going up, so knows exactly what's going on. More blink stalkers over here being very annoying. And yeah, looks like if we pull up the production tab, Greater Spire is on the way. So Broodlords, actually I like that play a lot. That'll be very nice. And these DTs, I'm actually starting to get annoyed. They are so annoying. Just keeps warping them in, and really not sure why Ret doesn't have some kind of overseer part here. Maybe he has before and it just got killed. And now these corruptors are going to be able to own this Void Ray, which has 3 kills, and this Phoenix, which of course has 0 kills. I believe it was built primarily for scouting. But yeah, tons of blink stalkers over here. It's going to be given sight up here by this Phoenix, and just going to blink up there. Be very annoying. Pick off maybe this Hydralisk den. Queen is definitely going to go down. And all these roaches and Hydralisks do stream in, but the Protoss player can just turn around, blink out, pick off those corruptors one by one, as the corruptors are not doing anything. And yeah, that is just every annoying tactic in the book, I think, by the Protoss player here. But that is how the game is supposed to be played. Very, very unique build here for the Protoss player. 4 DTs over here. Still no Overseer, though. I do not know what is up with that. Maybe the Stalkers blink in and kill it before anything can get done. But yeah, here comes Overseer. All those DTs do die. DTs are very expensive, so I'm not sure why he keeps, I guess you could say, throwing them away. But very poor scouting, though, by Ret. Ret could come in here, see this pylon and this pylon, and pretty much shut down all of that harassment that's going on. Of course, he could still run them over here. But either way, it puts somewhat of a stop to it. But I think, yeah, Ret is pretty much maxed out here. So Ret's going to have to push out and do something. He has his whole army, tons of lings, and tons of roaches, actually. Going to come over here and engage this Protoss army pretty much head on. And really not the best, place to engage a Protoss, or even really any kind of army. Narrow choke here, but the Broodlords are here. This can't be very good for the Protoss player here, as the level 2 upgrades on all the ground units. And actually, did I miss something over here? Yeah, more freaking DTs over here being just so annoying. Income tab shows, looks like 54 harvesters for Ret here. Ret was in the lead one time with about 80. And the Stalkers did blink in over here again. These roaches are going to be able to shoo them away, though, make them forced to blink back down. I'm not sure why he's sending these Overseers in, or actually the Overlords rather. But actually, it does kind of make sense that he's sending the Overlord so they don't focus down the Overseer first. to get rid of any of those DTs or anything like that. But yeah, looks like the Stalkers will just blink down once again. More DTs over here getting more drone kills. So looks like the Protoss player is looking to even up that worker count there. These Broodlords actually getting a couple kills apiece here. Not really much the Protoss player can do about these. Once the Broodlords back up far enough, they can shoot those Broodlings onto this little ground right here. But with these very mobile Stalkers, blink and everything of the Protoss player, able to be very mobile and come up there and just blink back and forth and kill all these Broodlords. On the other hand, if we pull the production tab up, looks like level 2 ground for the Protoss player. So that's going to be very, very nice to catch back up in this game. I'm not sure if we pull the units lost tab, what is the hotkey for that? Yeah, so it looks like the Protoss player has actually lost quite a bit more minerals in units lost total. And I'm not sure why he's sending in 4 Zealots over here. Would like to see Ret, throw up a couple spawns here, a spore here. We'll be able to get rid of all these units so fast, at least storable way, because the 3 or 4 spawns would just decimate any kind of Zealots and even blink Stalkers. Of course in numbers it wouldn't, but looks like Stalkers moving out over here for the Protoss player. Going to be able to pick off anything. This expansion has been picked off a couple times. This one's been picked off a lot actually, so looks like Ret though is going to engage us up here. Going to pretty much one-shot these cannons, and all the Stalkers have not arrived yet. There are DTs in the area though. Does not look like Ret has any kind of sight though on those cloaked units, and looks like the DTs are just going to have a heyday in here. Can't really click one. There's one kill on that one, 2 kills on that one. Yeah, these DTs are getting tons of kills. Looks like all the Stalkers are gone for the Protoss player, but no Overseer. Here comes the Overseer, late to the party as usual. Should have that hotkey, and I'm sure he does. Actually, I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing. He's a very, very high level player. But this looks like this base will be able to pick off right here because the Protoss army is just way too far out to deal with this. And unit's going to be transferred down here, and yeah, immediately pulled back, as there are just tons of DTs and Stalkers that will deal with that fairly quickly. And yeah, look at this game. It's very, very weird. Not sure exactly what to think of it. Another small battle going down over here. Roaches get Stalkers, of course, with DTs. However, this time the Overseer is here, but the Stalkers, that's what it is. The Protoss player is being very good at catching the Protoss player here with those Overseers and just immediately killing them. And yeah, that is so annoying. Of course, Ret should be morphing him plenty more, even though he is not. Maybe, yeah, he has one right there. So these DTs will, days are numbered. They will be going down here shortly. And wow, all I can say is that no expansion here for Ret, no expansion here for Ret. Hasn't even tried to secure the gold, as that would just be outrageous. But these pylons are still here, which is very intriguing. Why Ret hasn't dealt with those yet. He has to know where those units are coming from, and he has to know there's some kind of proxy somewhere. But it does look like if we pull up the army tab, Ret is going to be moving in here. He's about 30 supply ahead of his Protoss opponent here. Only one Overseer though, so that might be bad. Stalkers blink into a terrible spot, it looks like. A couple sentries throwing down some haphazard force fields, maybe making this distance a little bit longer for the Zerg opponent to run around. 2 DTs here. These Stalkers are pretty much going to get melted away by the Roaches there, but the DTs in the back are going to be able to clean up these Roaches as there's no more Overseer in sight. Roaches trying to get away. DTs blink down. Going to be able to get a couple more shots. Might turn around and engage this. Yeah, it looks like Ret's going to engage it just for a little bit. But with no Overseer, you can't stay for too long. There are not any vision onto these DTs here, and they will just wreck your world. I think he just warped these in, but we could see how many. Yeah, 1 kill on that one. No kills on that one. But either way, yeah, they do a ton of damage. Whoa, sorry about that. They do a ton of damage. 13 on that one. That's a hero DT right there. Another little small battle going down over here. These Roaches. Is Roach Speed done? Looks like... No, Roach Speed is not done. Looks like they do have Burrow and that regeneration on the health. And these Zealots are going to probably be able to take out this hatchery here again. Looks like the Roaches are going to arrive to the party. Not sure if it's going to be too late, though. Yeah, hatchery escapes with just 59 health. Yeah, so it looks like... obviously what I would do in this case is first panic, because I would not know how to deal with this as either player. But looking back at it, I can say the Roaches do definitely need speed and he needs more of them, and he also needs to get rid of these pylons, which it looks like he might do now. However, these stalkers are going to be able to make really quick work, as well as that single DT right there. Finally, this pylon over here was dealt with. One lone DT here, going to deny any expansion over here. And looks like all these both of these players actually are contained to about 3 bases. But if we look over here for red, mined out at the main, mined out at the natural, and just one base here, only one mining base, down to about looks like 455 harvesters. So if that's 55 harvesters there, that is way too many harvesters. Hatchery gets sniped once again, so very, very annoying. Still, looks like these red's kind of annoyed, says screw it, you know, I'm gonna engage this. Overlord's gonna be giving sight onto these stalkers here. One DT though, they're going to be again causing worlds and worlds of trouble. Rhett really not able to produce any units, and it looks like he says he's out. Peace, GG. So thanks for watching this cast. Hope you didn't get too annoyed, as there was lots of annoying play going on there, but very, very solid play by this Protoss player here. Again, I believe he is Korean. I believe this was a Korean ladder game. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more replays.